everyone. Welcome back. So, October 20th is Community Media Day, an annual event that celebrates the importance of free speech and accessible media for the millions of citizen journalists who tell their unique stories every year. And since BronxNet Television is a community based network with a commitment to bringing Bronxite voices, views, and visions into the forefront, here to share more, we welcome BronxNet's Director of Community Affairs, Audrey Duncan. Hello and welcome.
Thank you, Rhina. So great to be on your show.
Well, it's great to have you as my first in person studio guest.
Wow, what an honor. Wow, that's wonderful to know.
This is
You.
our history in the making.
Absolutely.
2022, back in studio, first guest, open Friday. Friday, I call it Friday. Audrey Duncan, thank you
You.
so much for being here with us.
No,
And
absolutely.
it is so lovely to be in your presence. October 20th, Community Media Day. Let's share with our viewers what that actually entails and maybe perhaps share a little background on it.
So, Community Media Day was started a number of years ago by um, Elise Anon, and she is a staff person at Brick TV in Brooklyn. They're our friends. They do work similar to what BronxNet does. And, she was on point because, as we all would agree, that it's important to highlight the importance of community media. So, this is a nationwide thing. There are hundreds of community media centers around the nation, and we are happy to join with all of them in celebrating such a day. We work closely with the Alliance for Community Media, and they definitely push this day, and they are great at bringing all of our centers together.
And so that's the day, but the day of Community Media Day, that is October 20th, is also taking place during Free Speech Week, right? So
Mhm.
it's so important that we have these conversations because it's so important that we have all these different perspectives. So I'm going to assume that was intentional. Right. And so now that the media plays a role in this free speech week, what exactly are the, I guess, exercises that are being implemented and or workshops and or hashtags for that matter?
So with BronxNet, what we're doing is actually highlighting so much of what we've been doing over the years and our growth that is taking place right now. In terms of workshops that you mentioned, we have a brand new director of education, Timothy Coleman, and he has a great lineup of classes for the Bronx public. So they should visit the website and look for those classes. He has classes in things like immersive media technology, so they can get into Hollywood style producing at a different level. We have classes in things like acting, so that our fellow Bronxites can become the great master actor that you are if
Oh,
they've seen you.
yeah,
So, and many more classes to help people bring out the great creative artist in them.
well, I appreciate and thank you for flattering me on air. Love that. You
No,
know, I
the
love
truth,
that.
the truth.
No, but all jokes aside, as also being part of the BronxNet family for 16 years now, I have to say and share with you all that it's been quite fascinating to see how we pivoted, right? And despite the circumstances, remain in a moving forward fashion. We had to acclimate to the virtual execution, right? This show became open BXRX, and
Mhm.
we had to shift. And yet, throughout all of that shifting, we are still expanding. And so, how do you see our growth since, let's even say, pre-pandemic? What can we share with our viewers that they may not know about BronxNet?
So, pre-pandemic, we had come forward more than 25 years from our start. We had grown. You were there for our growth over the years. You saw our increased number of programming, our increased number of services to Bronxites, to students. And when the pandemic hit, I think some of us may have been worried about, wow, how are we going to serve without being here in our facility? But it was amazing to see how every staff person really pivoted with ease in serving our community, you included. Our signature shows pivoted to doing virtual
Virtual.
shows,
Hmm.
interviewing guests virtually from your own home base. We
Which became its own workshop as
yes,
well.
yes,
I mean,
absolutely,
really,
yeah, absolutely,
that's what I mean, though. It's
yeah,
like, um, despite the circumstances, we kind of like
yeah.
moved with it,
And you
and this is where we are
and you were
now,
able to still able to train interns
right in the
how to
process.
adapt to this virtual production world. We actually held classes online as well, so it was amazing to see how we and our partners pivoted with ease. And then coming back now, we are looking forward to growth. We I think, as you see with the show, jumped right back in. And we're looking forward to lots and lots of growth, including being able to access somewhere around the end of the year or the beginning of next year our brand new
Facility.
facility in the South Bronx at La Central, the new development in the South Bronx. We will be serving a lot of people down there. One of the highlights of that space will be a brand new immersive media studio. So you'll see lots of Hollywood level productions going on there. And we can't wait to see what our amazing people will do down there.
Oh my gosh, it's exciting. It's exciting. And thank you so much for bringing it here to our viewers. Are there any last words you want to share with everyone? I know we've got workshops already accessible to individuals. Is it too late for people to sign
Oh
up
no! As I said, that education department, they're doing workshops constantly. So there are some workshops that are 8 weeks long. Sorry, but there are also some that are starting up every single month. I think there's a master class in how to unleash your ideas. So if you ever had an idea about doing a show but have no idea where to get started, there's a class for that every single month. And the classes are staggered in terms of their start time. So definitely visit the BronxNet website and look for those classes and become a part of BronxNet if you're not already. And for those who are, you and our, hundreds of producers who have trained over the year, we encourage you to celebrate yourself on this day.
Oh, wonderful. Thank you for that. I think I will. Once again, everyone, Audrey Duncan, that's BronxNet's Director of Community Affairs. Once again, to learn more about BronxNet workshops, you can visit bronxnet.org. And if you're interested in celebrating Community Media Day, you can visit communitymediaday.org.